Hi Blake, how are you?
Hello. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. So, how was welcome everyone to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. I'm good, thank you. Hi Kenny, hi Carter, thanks for coming in. So, how was your vacation? Was it better than you expected?
Uh, I don't know if I'd say better than I expected, but I mean it was nice. I didn't know really what to expect. I'd never been over there before.
Oh, that's good,
It was
cause
kind of like
and
it was
and
kind of like Georgia.
it's kind of like Georgia.
Yeah, just more mountains.
Hi Dee Dee, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a nice area. So did you go to the Smoky Mountains at all? Like take a
Yeah, that's
tour?
where we were. We were well. I mean, we went to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. It was really cool.
Awesome. Hi Dee Dee, thanks for coming in. Yeah, we're actually going we're leaving Saturday to go there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna my mom's side of the family is doing like a reunion and we're so far we're gonna go to this Elvis show, which I'm not keen on like actually going there, but they're gonna do that. And then hi Lily, thanks for coming in. And then we're gonna go to the Dolly Parton Stampede. And other than that, I know one day we're gonna go to Dollywood. And other than that, I'm not sure. Saturday, Sunday, we're going into Nashville. I don't know what we're gonna do in Nashville. And then
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna
we
drive.
didn't go to Dollywood, unfortunately. I wanted to go, but we just didn't make time for it.
Yeah, it's a neat little place. I've been there before. But I didn't. Last time when we went, I didn't do any of the rides in Dollywood.
Hmm.
So,
I would like to go eventually sometime and go back and do all the stuff that I didn't get to do. But they've got so much stuff to keep you occupied there. It was like I don't know, it seemed a little bit like I don't know, in some ways it was like 2-bit. I don't know. It was like I don't know, like a it was just like a bunch of like repetition of things to do. Like there was like 5 or 6 mini golf courses with like that all had like uh go karts and stuff, and it was just like seemed like there's a lot of stuff that you could do a bunch of times. I don't know. And just like
oh,
anything, it seemed like a bunch of stuff that you could have done anywhere in the world.
yeah, absolutely. Dee Dee says I spent a lot of time in that neck of the woods. I dated a guy that worked at Dollywood, so I spent 2 years and met so many stars. Oh, that's so cool.
That's cool.
Did you actually meet Dee Dee?
I don't know how often
That
she
would be cool to
really
actually
probably
meet
even
Dolly
goes
Parton.
there. She probably doesn't even go
I
there.
I heard she I heard she actually does go quite a bit, but I don't know.
If I was her, I wouldn't.
I know, right? Everybody would be swarming her.
Uh-huh.
My guy was a I can't say who. Oh, I see, Dee Dee. That would have been cool. No, Ken is getting confused because I call Wilma Dee Dee, and I told him that's her real Wilma's real name. Wilma's her cat's name that she named her channel after. Right? Right? No, not her, but got a lot of pictures of her. Oh, that's cool. Ken is getting
That's cool.
confused. Never mind him. He gets forgetful. Why are you looking at me? That's kind of forgetfulness. You're looking at that. Carry on. Thank you. Let me carry on. Transfer to this light is. I gotta switch with Ken. The light is in the background shining in is bothering me on
Yeah,
camera.
I could barely see you.
And oh, my poor Wilma was a very sick cat for 13 years. Aw,
Uh,
it's sad that she was sick for 13 years. Even animals can get really sick like that. So how when did you get back, Blake?
we got back on Saturday, so we've been back
Oh
for a few
wow.
days now.
Back to working in this in the awful heat, huh?
Yeah, I had to take a day, like, just to kind of readjust and get all my stuff ready for the week. So I didn't work on Monday. I just kind of got everything ready.
Yeah. Oh, she was a fighter like your daughter was. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Dee Dee. Yeah, it's hard when, especially like whenever your kids are sick. It's really hard, and you feel awful for them.
Yeah.
Bentley is Alyssa. He's he's yeah, he's logged under her account, so who knows what he's going to be um writing in here. Yes, they're waiting for you. Yes, definitely, Dee Dee. But yeah, and so I don't really like to get too political, but what are your thoughts on the Jason Aldean song? Have you heard that
uh,
song?
yeah, I listened to it the other day. It's sad that you have to say that that's even political. Really,
I
uh,
know.
I
What
don't
are
even
your
know.
guys' thoughts in the chat about if you've heard that song with the Jason Aldean? I guess he had to remove some of the footage and um, what everybody was saying. I don't
Well, I
understand.
don't think I don't think he ended up doing it because uh, what Luke Bryan pulled all of his stuff from the CMT. Like a whole bunch of people are like taking his side on it.
I read that story today. He pulled 6 seconds of the Atlanta.
That's it.
I read a story today. He pulled the 6 seconds of the the Black Lives Matter protest and
Oh,
burning Atlanta down off the video.
So they did pick it up the video. Yeah.
that's
If
dumb.
if you haven't heard it, I mean, it's a
I can't believe he
uh,
caved. I can't believe he caved to him. That's
yeah.
crazy.
I mean, I think I mean obviously this
It's
if
soft.
for those of you that haven't heard it, oh thank you Didi about my chickens. Hi Tamika, thanks for coming in. But it's really about everybody's sick of the violence. At least that's what I took from it, and and that wouldn't happen in a small town because small town people will
They're gonna
stop.
call your mom. Your mom knows before you get home.
Yeah,
In a small town, mom's got your butt before you even get home.
yeah. I mean, everybody knew what you did like before you did it, and they would stop that. And I lived in a very small town. I lived in a town of 800 people, all growing up, and my graduating class was 48. So
That's a big city for me.
yes,
Yeah. I don't
yes,
know.
Didi.
I feel like whenever it comes to music, like any way which way you look at it, he's kind of like inciting the like I wouldn't want to necessarily say violence, but like he's like trying to scare you with violence, I guess. See, like, I
Yeah.
mean, that's what it seems like to me. And I don't think that music, whatever genre it is, I just don't really know how I feel about it being something that it shouldn't be a tool for you to incite someone's your political beliefs at all, and whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I think
Yeah,
entertainment should be entertainment. I
yeah,
don't know. It's hard to find that fine line.
yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, Kenny, the violence is getting crazy. Dee Dee, yes, all lives do matter. Oh, you were in Virginia in a small town. Yeah, I was in Illinois in a small town. Whenever, like when I oh, your class was the biggest 208. Oh wow, that was my entire high school. Dee Dee was 200 people in my high
And
school.
you notice whatever to Jason Aldean, but you notice how that song didn't bring anybody together. It's only caused division, more hate, more mad people. It hasn't done anybody any good, honestly. So I just I
I'm
just
going to interject here, and I'm going to say, go ahead, finish up. You're good.
no, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm going to say it has done Jason Aldean good. His song is number one
Oh yeah,
streamed on
publicity, yeah, definitely.
on iTunes. It's done a lot for him. I'm going to say I absolutely love the song. I love the feeling of the song, but I will have to agree that it did nothing that but piss off the people who actually did that stuff in the first place,
Hmm.
which I don't think is very American in the first place. But they also have the first, their first,
Yeah, of
the First
course.
Amendment to they get to speak, but it's how
And
we
I get to
respond
have an
to it.
opinion. Exactly. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean
As free as they are to make the opinion, I am allowed to, just judge it. Well, I have that same right. So,
yeah,
that's a
I,
great
I,
part that
I,
we
pers-
have here.
I
yeah.
personally think. I mean, I agree with the sentiment of the song. I guess. But uh, at the same time, I mean, I guess he could have. There's other ways to get your point across. You don't have
That's
to tell
very
them
true.
come over to where I live and try that shit. I mean, you're really
Yeah,
just saying like, I don't know, but look at it how to each its own, and I'm sure like when I'm in a fit of rage, I'd probably have a different. I'm like, oh, whatever, come on.
Yeah,
It's just. Yeah, I
ex-
guess the time.
yeah, that's it.
Because when I want to fight, I'm not trying to listen to Mozart. I want to listen to Kid Rock's "Ball with the Ball."
Hi, TSM. Thanks for coming in. I hope you're feeling better. Hi, Precious Gems. Um, yeah, Dee Dee says everyone does have the right for their own opinion, freedom of speech. Just be respectful. Yeah, exactly. I mean, when
That's
you
the hard thing. I don't think we can do that anymore.
well,
No,
yeah. I mean,
you can't. I think that's the thing. You can't fix or change anything if you're not willing to step on somebody's toes that's messing up. I just it's not that you're never gonna get around something if you just that's not right. You can't. I don't know exactly how to put that in a way that into words exactly. It's like, how do you feel about Andrew Tate? Do you feel bad? Do you have
I don't know who that is.
so
I
so
don't.
he's a kickboxer, and he got really famous because he's on a podcast with his brother, and I don't know, like the community really took a hard turn at him because he upholds his like I don't know. People say he's misogynistic because he's a masculine man, basically. Like he believes in just old biblical manhood, I guess is what you would say. And people are trying to tear him down like he's some type of bad person because of what he stands for. You just have to really that it's a broad thing. I guess you should really look into it before I try and spill out to you on it. But
Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I'm
Andrew
just.
Tate, they tried to take him off of Twitter and Instagram and ban all of his accounts and stuff, and it didn't work.
Well, and that's the bad thing. You try to just make your opinion, and that's why, like, I stay away from politics or anything controversial for the most part because people can take it the wrong way, or if they don't agree with you, then you offended them, and it's like it's not even worth it to get into it, especially when you're
Well, when the
in
topic
the
when the
social.
topic matters, I think it is. I think it is necessary to because that's the bad in the world that you got to fight. You got to fight the good fight. And if you're willing to just sideline, that's I mean, you're just doing as much bad if you just don't address it and pretend like it's not there because it's there. It's like uh, I mean,
Yeah,
I would rather stop something than sit by and watch it happen. I would rather
yeah.
at least try, or speak up about it than just let it go adrift. But I mean, I'm one to put my opinion out there for people to make a judgment on whether they like it or not. I'm not scared of what they think. I'm just going
So
to
would you
tell
do
you
that
how
with
I
someone?
feel. And because some people actually need to hear these things because they've never heard anything different. All they've heard is this, whatever, all the crap that's been shoveled into their face. And so, you throw in a different perspective into their realm of understanding, then they might come out the other end of the spectrum a different person. And so, like, whenever you
Yeah,
sit idly by, you're just doing as much damage, I think, whenever you won't address something just because you're scared of confrontation. Like it's one of those things about us that we got to be strong about and, disciplined in our fear and courage at the same time, courage over fear every time. So, whenever you have the courage to stand up to something that you know is wrong, then you're fighting the good fight, you know.
No, you're absolutely right. And I'm just sick and tired of everything. Uh, thanks, TSM. Yeah, Kenny found it and he was like, "That's a robber fly and it's eating the fly." And but yeah, I'm just so tired of everything being divided. When the pandemic hit, they tried to, like, everybody was like arguing about if they should, like, if I didn't wear a mask, or and you wore a mask or whatever, they like had the
They
like heated
chastise.
the yeah, they chastised whoever whether they wore a mask or not, because if you didn't wear a mask you're chastised because you don't care about other people, and if you did wear the mask, then the other people would I mean, then the vaccine came out, then there was division on the vaccine, and it's like, why can't you just respect people's, like, beliefs on these different things instead of everything being divided? And then when Biden and Trump were running for president, the hatred between the two parties and the stuff, like, I don't post any of that on
Yeah,
Facebook,
it's all
but
division. It's all it does is
it
confusion.
That's how
yeah,
they win. That's how the
Yeah,
government
that's how they
wins.
win, dude. That's how they win. And then they keep you preoccupied with stupid stuff like submarines blowing up underneath the the ocean, like things that literally have no. I mean, it. How many times that created relevancy? I mean, mm,
You know what happened if the American people actually loved each other?
I know, right?
oh man,
Uh,
like
That
the
would
unity the
overturn the
unity
world.
that people had during World War II, and they all
Yeah.
understood like our literal country is under attack. We need to be together now. Like there was a lot of division between how things should turn about after the Great Depression. People sided with Hoover, and then other people literally named the shacks that they were living in the Hoovervilles. Like President Hoover was really, really controversial. I guess he's one of those that you either loved him or you hated him, and uh,
yeah.
he.
Dee Dee said we didn't in the doctor's office and hospital, otherwise nope. And we should all live to love each other, but we sure don't. Yeah, so true. Thank you, TSM. He says keep all comments positive. Show the host some love and thumbs up. Yes, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're out, TSM, and I hope you're doing much better. But yeah, it's so I hope that at some point people can just respect people's opinions, and I mean everything, like in, like, say, celebrities, they say something and someone takes it the wrong way, and it goes viral, then they have to come out and give a public apology, and when they may not have meant it a certain way, and like it could have been just like one person takes it the wrong way, and then it's like a big ordeal. I think the media makes it worse than it really is,
The
and
media is the enemy.
yeah,
They are the one who is stirring this pot.
Have you
We're all
seen
the
that?
same.
Have you seen that video of the all the new they literally timed up, they put every single major news media outlet together at the same time, and they're all saying the same thing. Literally, they all, like, word for word for word for word for word, they all say the same thing, and they just stack it onto each other like a crowd, and it's like they're all saying the exact same thing. It's like they're just that's propaganda. They're feeding it to you. Like, I mean, you really got to turn off what these big government people tell you, because they're really the ones that are. I mean, you're a sheep to them. They don't care, so stand up against them. Be the wolf to the wolf.
yeah,
Uh,
absolutely, yes. TSM's, it is a sensitive media, and
don't forget, we the people, we run shit here. They just work here.
yeah, and Diddy says the media stinks most of the time. I don't trust them. Yeah, I don't either. I mean, they're, I think they were good at once upon a time, but like TSM and I talked about this on one of our podcasts about how they are just like, everything is just negative on the media, and why is that? It's
Enticing
because
fear, it
well,
brings you
that,
back.
and people love drama and the negative.
Yeah,
If the news only reported good stuff, I mean, who would
nobody
watch it?
watch it.
Exactly. So, and like some of the YouTubers that they like, I've seen this one YouTube channel. All it was drama, 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 and she actually had like, she was huge, and she had lots of views and lots of subscribers and all this. I can't remember the name of her channel anymore, um, but I'm like, how are people watching this? I mean, it was almost, it it wasn't even entertaining. Well, I guess it could be to some people, but that's what people are attracted to for the most part, and that's why people want to create drama to grow their channel or put it on the
Well,
media
yeah,
or the
and have you
news.
noticed how you notice, like, people feel comfortable being sad or depressed or something? Like, I'd be willing to argue that all the doctors that pin you or tell you that you have chronic depression are are like the I mean, that's the thing. I don't even think clinical depression is a thing. I think depression is a feeling, and it's something that, like, you. Yes, I mean, the things around you can affect your mood, but that's literally my point. The things around you affect your mood, and 9 times out of 10, when these people are super super sad and depressed, is because they have a lot of bad things going on. But at the same time, they will not change anything in their surrounding or anything about them. They have no type of self-preservation. They're willing to watch themselves crumble, and 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 that's not. I just it's a matter of self-reliance and a willingness to be a better person. Like, you want to you want to be better. Well, you got to make yourself better. It's not just going to happen.
Yeah,
And that's why I mean, people, they're like, oh, I'm depressed, and I mean, all right, I'm like, I'm not post things that have happened in your past. PTSD is a real thing. I believe in that, as it is true. I feel it sometimes myself, but to be I'm not depressed. I'm not like there's a difference between having things in your past that have happened to you. It's just it's a really thin word. I believe depression is a feeling, not a diagnosis. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's how I feel about
I,
it.
I think people go, well, first, before I say anything on that, yes, we all do come from the same cloth, and TSM says the halfway. Um,
Thanks
Precious
for the
Gem
hat.
says
Yeah,
that
thanks,
they
man.
say
Oh,
drama
hold on.
cell.
We're gonna talk about hats. Hold on, time out. TSM, check this out, bro. I got all the hats, man. We got
Oh
we
no.
got Boston times one, times two, yeah, times three. You know, we got Boston. We got the old school Vancouver. Yeah, go Grizzlies. You know, we keep the Kings up here. Yes, sir. Up on top, front and center. Jazz-tastic. Yeah, yeah. And we got San Antonio right here. I know we got the Suns in here. There's the Sixers. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Hold on. There they are. There's Phoenix. Yeah. There we go. Hold on. One more. I know there's one more up in here. Oh yeah, Texas Tech. Can't forget about them. And oh man. Oh yeah, this is old school right here. This old school. Charlotte Hornets. I've had this hat since I was in like 8th grade, man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. I love my hats, man. I keep them. I keep them on. No matter where you're at, I always wear a hat.
Yep, he does got a bunch, that's for sure. But yes, Precious Gems. They they do say drama cells, and I think that is true. But as far as depression, I think you're right about like it's a feeling, but it's also a diagnosis, and I think the reason why they say it's a diagnosis is because some people can't cope with the feelings of depression, and that's why you know the suicide rate and everything is high. And Bentley, come on.
Yeah, but is that a
Okay, say
coping
hi. Hi,
situation? Hello, hi.
Blake.
How are you, kiddo?
Good. I think it is, and that's why, and not everybody knows how to cope with it, and so they need to get help and figure out a way to cope with it because of
No,
their
but
feelings of whatever.
right, but that's what I'm saying. Is it a coping mechanism problem, or do you have a mental thing about you inside your brain that makes you depressed? That's what
I think
that's what
it
I'm trying to say.
I think it's both because it is chemical. And some of it can be chemical react like chemically in your brain, but it also I think it's like if you're going through a hard time, you're gonna go into a depression and you might not know how to deal with that hard time. Like there's times like I've been so depressed, but because of certain things that happen, and but I try to stay positive. I try to think positively. I try to like think like, okay, well, it could be worse, stuff like that. But that's my way of coping. And like,
Yeah, I think it's a lack of knowledge on how to cope with your problems. Not that you have something wrong in your mental, like that you're not. I don't think that it means that you're depressed clinically. There's not that. I don't believe in that term personally. I don't think that that's right. I don't think it's right to tell people that they have something wrong with them that makes them sad. That's doing nobody any good. They're just gonna dwell on that. They're like, there's something about me that makes me sad, so there's no way that I could possibly get better. Do not feed people that mentality. I don't think that that does anybody any good. I think, like, make value, or go find value in yourself. Go to the gym and give yourself a six pack and find that in your, like, make that your sense of value. Paint pictures, sell stuff. I mean, there's so many things you can possibly do. It's just, I just don't find uh, I don't see how you could do any good for somebody telling them that they have something wrong with them that makes them sad. And like, we you got to make them feel like they're a part of something like that. I mean, everybody. I heard this great thing. If everybody was in a room, all these people, let's say you had 50 people in a room, and you all threw your problems up in the air, I bet you would catch your own instead of somebody else because this person to your left has it way better than you, but this person over here on your right has it way, way worse than you. So yeah, I don't think we would trade our problems for somebody else, and you can't. You just got to understand that we all fight our own battles, and uh, we no matter what they are, we can all cope and get better through them. We don't need uh, a pharmaceutical uh, a pharmaceutical assistant to get you through your day. I truly feel that way. And nobody else to tell me that I've got something wrong with me that's never going to make me better. At least have the positive. Like why can't we get the positive outcome from the psychiatrist? You know, they're just trying to tell you what's wrong with you, nothing about what's good with you. So.
Yeah. And- yeah, Dee Dee, it's just how, how you can cope with it. And you're welcome. I would, anything I can do to help, if even if it's just venting, I'm a phone
Yeah.
call away. Um, Sometimes that helps. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, I mean, people cope with it differently, and if they cannot, like, if people can like keep them off the antidepressants or any pharmaceuticals, as you said,
Mhm.
that's obviously better. And but I think the pandemic didn't help it any. So many people got so depressed through the pandemic. One because people
You
had to
think
stay
those
at
people
home,
are
and
doing you any good? They like, yeah, exactly. They created separation. They made you feel like you didn't have anybody else, and therefore you wanted to get comfortable being by yourself, and now you don't like anybody.
yeah, that's true. Not like
So
I know.
I mean, they've only
I
done division, divert. I mean, they've done nothing, nothing to
well,
help
and
us.
and the funny thing is, before the pandemic, I loved going into Walmart with Ken and like shopping or doing stuff and going out. Now, like Ken would be like, "Oh, I gotta go to Walmart. Do you want to come?" And I'm like, "No, you can go. I don't even want to go out. Like I stay, and even with me traveling, I stay in my hotel then like the entire time. I barely get out."
Yeah, yeah, that's how it goes. You know.
Yes, Jamie. Jamie says, if I don't respond to anyone, please don't take it personal. It's hard to know which Jamie you're talking about. Yes. There's- and you guys can call me Pajami, and that's my nickname because I'm always in my pajamas if I'm not at work. And um, so if you want to call me Pajami, you can. But yeah, it is a like even me like even though I traveled and I still worked and everything and I had to go out and work, I didn't have a stay at home job because uh um oh okay, well, or Dee Dee, yes, we have two Dee Dees and two Jamies in here. But
It's crazy.
but yeah, I even though like I was still out and I still had that social aspect during the pandemic, I still felt a little bit of isolation, like used to getting that isolation because of how everything was, that now it's like I don't even want to go out. Like, and like crowds now like kind of stresses me out. I'd rather not be in a crowd anymore. And I used to never be that way.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Everybody's feeling the same way. It's weird how everything's working out. Um, it's not right. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't think that anything's good for community right now. Everybody's their own person. Nobody has a sense of togetherness anymore. Um,
Yeah.
the
But
'60s would be very sad to see how we turned out.
absolutely. All right, you guys. Do you want to do trivia?
No.
Yeah.
Did you get a new
What
box
play?
yet? Did you get a new
No,
box
I
yet?
don't have. No, I don't. I know these are hard. I a lot of my stuff are boxed up right now. Jamie says that I enjoy me time now, but when my oldest went to college and my youngest moved to Indiana, I went through a horrible depression. I slept 36 hours straight. Oh my goodness. I'm, I'm so sorry, Jamie. Yeah, you've been through a lot though, especially with your surgery and everything. All right. All right.
But don't let all
What
that stop you.
organization is called
You'll
Vigilante?
get better.
Yes. Yes. You're so right, Blake. Okay, what organization is called Vigilantes de Peso in Brazil and Quito Kilos in Mexico?
Who knows? Somebody turn on Google.
In, any questions or answers? All right. You don't know,
Any
Dee Dee?
questions? Yeah, who the heck
You
is
don't cheat?
that?
All right. So the answer is Weight Watchers. Okay. What Ken Burns docuthon memorably showed Duke Ellington striving to teach wealthy white debutantes the art of finger snapping?
Oh my goodness. I do not know the answer to these questions.
What Ken Burns docuthon memorably showed Duke Ellington striving to teach wealthy white debutantes the art of finger snapping? I don't know any of these either, Dee Dee.
Ken Burns has a lot of good stuff. I like a lot of his stuff. He's got some really good documentaries.
Yeah, they are hard, Jamie. I don't know what. This is the 20th anniversary edition of trivia, and I don't know why they're so hard. The answer to that was jazz. Okay, what country had to reapply for its United Nations membership in 1992 after 4 of its provinces succeeded? What country had to reapply for its United Nations membership in 1992 after 4 of its provinces succeeded?
Was it
Oh,
Libya?
nope, not Libya, not Italy, nope, not Africa,
Somalia?
not Somalia.
I don't know.
It was Yugoslavia.
How about that?
You didn't know they had that many? What John Updike novel ends with Rabbit finally sighing, "Enough"? No. What John Updike novel ends with Rabbit finally sighing, "Enough"? The answer was Rabbit at Rest. Never heard of that novel. All right. What classic low-tech building toy, now made in France, did the Brio Toy Company reintroduce in the U.S. in 2001?
Slinky.
No. Huh. No, not Roger Rabbit's, Jamie.
Rubik's Cube.
Oh, not the Rubik's Cube.
Was it the
Ooh, you're close.
Furby?
You're close, Dee Dee. You're close with the Lego. It's close to that.
The Lincoln Logs.
No, it was the Erector set. Isn't that part of the Legos?
Those are cool.
No, it's totally
It's
different.
kind of like a. I mean, not totally, but I mean, it's different. Certainly different.
It's like big boy stuff. That's like stuff that
Yeah.
I would play with right now.
I'd play with one
Give
right
me an
now.
Erector
Definitely.
set or
Give me an
Lego
Erector set.
kit.
That would be dope.
I'm going in on it.
Oh, whatever. I thought it was similar. Anyway, what chess? Yeah, you were close, Didi. What chess rank was Maurice Ashley the first African American to achieve in 1999?
Are there options? The chess link.
What chess rank was Maurice
I don't even know
Ashley?
what the ranks are.
I don't either.
There's chess ranks.
I guess so.
I thought it was winner or loser.
What chess rank was Maurice Ashley the first African American to achieve in 1999? Yeah, I didn't know there were chess ranks either. I guess maybe it's how many times you win. I don't know. The answer is Grandmaster. Grandmaster. I've heard of Grandmaster, but
Yeah, that sounds like some ninja stuff.
Yeah, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five.
What African city's Grand Mosque of Hassan II boasts the tallest minaret in the world?
That's one.
Nope.
I didn't get that.
Taj Mahal.
Yeah, I know. I didn't have a clue about that one. Just shut up and give me the answers.
What African city's Grand Mosque of Hassan II boasts the tallest minaret in the world?
That's right.
Nope, not Siberia. It is Casablanca's.
That was a movie.
That was a movie.
I don't make it up. What?
I'm thinking you do.
No, I'm not that smart. I couldn't even make this stuff up. What 1984 Oscar winner was hyped in ads reading "The Man," "The Music," "The Madness," "The Murder," "The Motion Picture"?
Sean Connery?
Okay.
No, there's no music.
All right, Jamie.
What year?
What 1984 Oscar winner was hyped in ads reading "The Man," "The Music," "The Madness," "The Murder," "The Motion Picture"? You should know this one. I don't know how anybody would. Somebody might know, but I know the answer. I've never heard of the answer, so. But that doesn't mean anything. The answer is Amadeus. Amadeus.
Mm.
What nation snapped up all the strategic nuclear warheads from Belarus, Ukraine, and
Russia.
Kazakhstan in 1996?
Russia.
Yes. He said the answer before I could even finish reading the
Well,
question.
I heard him.
Have you not seen the
kinda
news
easy.
for the last year and 3/4?
All right. What hustler turned author inspired Ice-T's rap name?
Six
What
in the
hustler
morning,
turned
police at my
author?
door. Fresh Adidas squeaking across the bathroom floor. Out my back window, I made my escape. Didn't even get a chance to grab my old school tape. I love Ice-T. He's cool.
So do you know the answer?
No.
Well, at least we got some Ice-T lyrics.
That's his most famous
The
song.
answer is Iceberg Slim.
What?
Don't know. Okay. Who did Yahoo dub the shill for being the first actor paid in stock options for being a .com pitchman?
What?
The Ice Baby. Yes. Ice T talked about this when it came to
No,
the Amish
he's
country.
a flipper now. He's a house flipper now.
House flipper.
Ice Ice
Yeah,
Baby.
Oh. Who?
Vanilla
Vanilla Ice.
Ice.
He flips houses now.
Oh,
Yeah,
he flips
He
out.
went bankrupt and flips houses now.
yeah,
Oh.
but he his royalties off of he checks royalties off of every time that song gets played in a movie or something, and it's like I read something where what song has made the most money from movies, and it's that one, Ice Ice Baby.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Hi, Simple Meals. Thanks for coming in. So, who did Yahoo dub the shill for being the first actor paid in stock options for being a .com pitchman?
Oh.
He came to Holmes Country, Amish County, Ohio. Huh.
That's not gonna help us. I don't think.
The the answer was William Shatner. William Shatner.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
cool.
What team asked for NBA permission to move to Memphis in 2001,
The
then stayed
Grizzlies,
home? Nope.
Charlotte Hornets.
Yes, Charlotte Hornets. How did you know that? Oh yeah, I
Because I
forgot.
know because they moved the Hornets moved they went to uh I can't remember, but did you know that Michael Jordan owned the Hornets and he just sold it to a whole bunch of different people, and I know one of the owners is J. Cole, the rapper. Props to him. I'm that man right there. He's one of the best people to idolize in modern culture and pop because he just I mean his message. Y'all need to listen to that song "Love Yours" by J. Cole. That's such a good song. He said, "There's always gonna be a house that's bigger than yours. There's always gonna be fancier clothes in the stores, uh, but you ain't never gonna be happy till you love yours." And I
Huh.
thought that's great. That's one of my favorite lyrics.
All right. What city do savvy Romans send letters from, knowing its stamps beget faster delivery? No.
I don't know that one.
What city do savvy Romans send letters from, knowing its stamps beget faster delivery?
Romance or Romans?
Romans.
Romans. Like the people who were building the
Yes, I guess. Romans.
canals and aquifers?
I guess.
Okay.
It's not a city in the United States.
Rome?
No.
Is it
Close. It's obviously in
is it
Italy.
Egypt? Oh, is it
Nope.
Venice, Italy?
Nope. It's Vatican City.
Huh.
Mm.
They get
Isn't that in
priority.
Rome? Isn't that in Rome?
It's a city all by itself.
Yeah, I guess.
They have autonomy.
Yeah, no extradition, no
Yep.
hella criminals.
We'd have a different story if that came along.
What actress was brutally attacked by a capuchin monkey named Tyson while filming the movie Frida on location in Mexico? I don't know this actress.
I was going to say Nancy Kerrigan for a moment, but you said no. I don't know.
What actress was brutally attacked by a capuchin monkey named Tyson while filming the movie Frida
Did you
on
say
location?
Capuchin?
Yeah,
It's
CAPU.
oh my gosh! It's capuchin monkeys, fool. Capuchin.
So how do you say it?
Capuchin.
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 Okay. What actress was brutally attacked by a capuchin monkey named Tyson while filming the movie Frida on location in Mexico? See, I couldn't even read the cards. Never mind know the answer.
Does he know the answer?
Do you know the answer?
Or does he know the correct
I know it's
pronunciation?
a capuchin. Why don't you tell me what a capuchin is?
Thanks, Blake. Didi said she was laughing too. Okay, the answer is Selma Hayek. Anyway,
Damn capuchin monkeys.
anyway,
Oh shit.
what 2000 presidential candidate was once suspended from Georgetown University for punching a policeman?
Who knows? Was it Mitt Romney?
Nope. Oh, you heard of her, Didi? Yeah,
Was
I
it
never.
was it Dick Cheney?
Nope. 2000 presidential candidate.
2000.
I'm gonna try to throw the vote. I'm still going with Mitt Romney. I like
No.
that. I like that answer.
It's not. It's not a vote.
A Mormon
It
can punch
is.
people.
It's a vote. This is a democracy.
Come on, everybody,
Mitt Romney.
play the difference.
Collectively, right? We get to choose the truth. We write the narrative.
we
If it's our truth, that's all that matters.
Yes, it's our truth, okay? Oh, that's funny.
It was Pat Buchanan. Pat Buchanan.
That's odd.
You notice you've had to tell us what like 8 of these are.
Yeah, no.
We don't know.
What magazine adopted? But then you make fun of
Come
me
on,
because I
bring
can't.
Steve Harvey back.
Okay, maybe next week I can do Steve Harvey. I have to find it.
Why don't you tell us the question? I mean, tell us the answer, and we'll guess the question.
What makes no sense at all.
Okay, fine. The answer is the bark.
The bark.
What's always worse than the bite?
No,
I win.
no, you don't win.
Yes, I do. What's the name of this game? I win.
Yeah,
It's Jeopardy. Oh, no.
the question to that answer was what magazine adopted the motto "Dog is my co-pilot"? The bark.
It's always worse than the bite. The bark.
Didi, if I knew enough about these questions, I would make up an A, B, or C, but I don't know enough to even give you an A, B, or C.
All right.
Um,
We need a philosopher to do these questions.
I know, right? What planet did the Odyssey spacecraft detect hydrogen on, raising hopes of finding water ice there in 2001?
Mars.
Mars is correct. You're very good, Ken. You didn't give anybody a chance.
I apologize.
He's
What
too smart.
long-lasting team sport boasts a rule book derived from the code of 1744? You're not gonna know this one, Blake. It's none of the sports you watch.
No.
Wow.
You're not wrong.
Is it football?
No. No.
Football and soccer
No.
are the same game.
Technically.
Golf? Not golf.
Apparently, we're doing terrible. Let's see the people. We're doing
What long-lasting team sport boasts a rule book derived from the Code of 1744?
Okay.
Ooh,
Polo.
I think
Cricket.
yes, it's cricket. Very good. Very good, Ken. He guessed it.
Oh my! I feel so proud right now. I just want to thank my mom. I want to thank everybody who believed in me.
Oh my God, shut up. All right. Thank you everyone for such a great cast. Blake, do you have any last quotes or positive words for the chat? Can you find the quote?
Man, shout out
Jamie, I can't do
to
this.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. That was awesome. If you haven't gone, you need to go check it out because it's super cool and fun for the whole family. Great vacation destination, and hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you next week.
So, thank you everyone for having such a great cast and interacting. It helps out tremendously. And remember, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And the quote of the night comes from Socrates: "The unexamined life is not worth living." Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.